Hey, this is Getting Real with Hilary, and I am purposely recording this video without makeup because I was just away for a week, and I have this thing, it's not new, that I'm disgusting. So when I'm looking at the camera and I'm like, you look disgusting. And I'm like, I've been looking at it like, well, that's not very nice. It's not a very nice way to treat yourself, is it? And my daughter, who I was away with, was like, Mom, when you talk that way, it freaks me out. And I don't want to get old. And I worry. And she's like, please don't talk to me about this. And I was like, I didn't even realize I talk about it. I didn't realize I say it out loud. So once I was aware of that, and I was trying not to insult myself all the time, I was like, wow, those thoughts are coming and coming and coming. And I said, okay, let me look at this and let me get some freedom around this. And this is, what my thing is, creating freedom. And what I've been noticing is how often, it could be triggered by a glimpse in the mirror, or somebody looks at me or doesn't look at me or whatever. And I'm like, wow, I really have it that those people are thinking I'm disgusting. That I know what they think, and it's more evidence for why I am. And it's like, I have no idea what they're thinking. But when you have what we call in landmark terms a racket, what you do is you gather evidence to support it being true, and that's all you see. And I'm like, okay, I've gathered evidence for that I'm disgusting probably all my life. So I have quite a bit of evidence for it. If I see a flab roll, if I see these wrinkles, I got squinty eyes now. And I could have used Zoom with the enhancer, and I thought about it, but I was like, no, I am going to deal with this right now. So I'm going to gather evidence for something else. How about that I can be successful in what I'm doing and that I look great? Okay, it's going to be hard. I'm looking at the wrinkles, but I can do it. That's just from the past, and I can do that. So, okay, so that's one story. The other story is that I was going to put this in my newsletter, but I was writing about something else. So I was reading a book my daughter gave me called Traveling with Pomegranates, and we had just gone to Cyprus. And the woman in the book had gone with her daughter to Greece and Turkey and I think France. And there was this whole thing about pomegranates. And it was good. It was kind of deep. She was going through menopause and the daughter was having her own issues. So it was kind of deep. It wasn't like a fun, happy ending book, sort of, but whatever. Okay, where was I? So I think on the way, my son had an issue with too much magnesium. And what it does is it causes your bowels to really get crazy. And so on the way there, I had, let's just call some toilet attacks on the plane. And it was bad. So, but I got over that. And then on the way back, I was in the airport getting nervous again for the attack. And while I was, all right, this is too much information, but while I was in the bathroom, let's put it that way, I had another attack. And so I said, well, instead of traveling with pomegranates, I'm traveling with diarrhea. Now, you have to have a potty mouth. You have to think that's funny. But I could not stop laughing. And so I decided somewhere I had to tell that story about traveling with diarrhea. We called it TWD. And my daughter and I had a good laugh. So maybe you don't think it's funny, but I did. So anyway, that's how it is, going from disgusting to diarrhea, the 2 Ds. And this is Getting Real with Hilary. It is real. I'm not editing these. This is really what's on my mind. And who knows if you made it to the end. If you made it to the end, put a comment below. I'd like to know if anybody ever makes it to the end of these. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, they're always good. GettingRealWithHilary.com. You can subscribe right there. And my shows Tuesday at 1 p.m. on BBS Radio. Tune in. Looking for sponsors. If you want more leads, more exposure of your business, contact me. You can contact me through my website or at my email, hilary.burns@yahoo.com. Thanks for listening. Bye. All right, I'm going to change my thought because I'm looking at the wrinkles again to, I love my wrinkles. I'm alive. It's a beautiful day. Yay. Okay, that's one practice. Bye.